Hornets to get the basketball first. We're underway in Charlotte. Walker to Batum. Walker. No good. The shot blocked by Williams.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
From the painted area, won't go down.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Lakers at the controls right now. Here comes the screen. James to Kyle Kuzma. Takes stock of the floor. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
Walker into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Rejected by McGee. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. Miles Bridges. Walker. Not that time. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Charlotte basketball. Walker. Probing the defense. To Miles Bridges. Has a look. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
Ball. Kyle Kuzma. Short jumper stays out. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
James buries it on the catch and shoot. Veteran move right there.
Still blows my mind that this young man is 16 years in the NBA, has not had one bad injury, but more importantly, it's about the respect of the game. That's what LeBron James brings to the table when you think about basketball. If you respect the game, you get the benefits.
LBJ has it. Down for McGee. To Josh Hart. Sizing up the defense. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
James to Ball. LeBron James. LeBron James. 2-of-4 now.
Surprised to say the least. I know I didn't expect LeBron to be back in the 2-1-6. But as we know, we should come to expect the unexpected with him every time.
Walker to Nick Batum. Defense making the ball carrier work. And scores. Strong take.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Ball to Kyle Kuzma. Shot from the lane won't go. Miles Bridges. Nice pass to get things going.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
James to Kyle Kuzma. To Josh Hart. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. Ball.
That's his first personal.
Lonzo Ball at the line. Knocks down the first. Knocks down the second free throw. Knocks down all three at the line. Into the front court, it's Walker. Right now, 12 all. Jumper's good.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a two-point basketball game. Shifting gears, here come some substitutions.
Number 14.
Los Angeles, they have it. He gets it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Walker with the basketball. The score, 14 all. Free throws coming up.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Rondo with the basketball. Down just a couple. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Easy path to the rim.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
Into the front court comes Rondo. He'll run the offense.
Right.
Lobs it up. Hornets grab it. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
Lakers ball. To Caldwell Pope. From long range. That won't go. Surveys the floor. Deep left corner. Short jumper won't go down. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Missed his first. That one goes.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Lamb, defended by Tyson Chandler. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. It's good to beat the buzzer. He got it off just in time to count the basket, and they're back within striking distance at the end of the first quarter. 1 quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
To Walker. Here's a chance from long range. And Kemba Walker, muscle memory put to good use there.
This is how you contain probably the most dangerous guard with the ball off the dribble in the NBA. You have to put an agile 3 on him, somebody that gives him a lot of space. Force him to settle for that jump shot, contest late, and hope that that length can block that shot. But also, once he gets around you, he's always worried about you looming behind him with that wingspan. An agile 3 is the answer.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Has a chance. Ingram right there for the rebound. James into the front court. They trail by 7. Good look that time, but off the mark. Hornets have the basketball. It's blocked by Chandler.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. To Miles Bridges. Plays it up and in.
And if you're a Hornets fan, you're really excited about this selection by Mitch Kupchak, your general manager. Bridges, hailing from Flint, Michigan, really embodies what a Flintstone is. That toughness, that grit that every team needs, that glue that keeps everybody together.
Parker with it. Lead stands at 7.
I got ball.
Lakers come up with it. McGee powers it through.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Gets a look and a putback slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
Ball into the front court. Right now, down 7. Hornets have the rebound. Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
He throws it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Lakers have it. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Parker. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
And he converts on the free throw. Charlotte with the basketball. Walker. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
We're going to see a team take the lead here.
Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Now the Hornets take the timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Walker to Batum. Give it to him. Kemba Walker, 4 out of 10.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Turns and slams it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
And he finishes at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there, trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
For the basket.
And this kid has a chance to be a Laker great. Went from averaging 9 points his rookie year to 16 in his sophomore campaign. Brandon Ingram is a name that you need to recognize.
And the Lakers with the rebound. To Kyle Kuzma. That's rebounded by the Hornets. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of this.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 2, Martin Williams. Subbing in for LA, number 9.
Parker into the front court. They trail by 2. Drives, but a shot won't go down. Kyle Kuzma. Tough shot. Well defended. Hornets right now in possession. Parker. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Rondo into the front court. Looking to make something happen. It goes down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Count the basket at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Parker with it. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
No good. Defense catching a break there. Here's Rondo with it. Under a minute to go before halftime. Kuzma driving, but a shot won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Miles Bridges at the line. First one, count it. And he makes them both. Lonzo Ball with the rock to James. LeBron James. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Tony Parker at the line for 2 shots. Shoots it at 75% for his career. And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. James buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Hornets at the controls of this one. Parker. straight on three. At the buzzer. So a tight one as we reach the break in a one-point game. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Lakers have the lead, but not by much. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Hornets aren't down by too much at the half. And while they may be down, it's not for a lack of effort. They deserve some respect for how well they've generated scoring with their offensive rebounding. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Charlotte Hornets.
Game track.
Bench points. The NBA season is long, and these days, starters take rest days. And that's why it's so important to have bench players that can be productive like we're seeing here today.
Player of the half.
Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Lonzo controls the offense. Short jumper misses.
When I saw this team come out and warm up, everybody looked focused. They looked into the game before the game even started. I saw a completely different team at halftime. Guys were coasting around. Guys were talking to girls in the stands. Guys were playing around with the ball boys. They weren't focused, and it's showing up right now in the second half.
Ball with the basketball. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. James, rebound pulled in by Charlotte.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Walker to Nick Batum. Can't connect.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. His guys down 3. To Batum. Nikola Batum. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Lonzo Ball trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Walker into the front court. He'll run the offense. High percentage from Miles Bridges.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
To James. 4-3. Rebound taken by the Hornets.
I got this play. Let's go.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Can't miss those.
And if I'm on the defensive end, this is where I apply more pressure. I want to make sure this guy does not get going in the second half.
That's dancing with danger. Kemba Walker left wide open, and he drills it for 3.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
To Kemba Walker. Batum. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. To Caldwell Pope. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Into the front court, it's Walker. His guys now down by a point. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And here's a next-level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
Batum, deep left corner. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
To James. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Ball. And count the basket inside.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
It's blocked by Chandler.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Oh, it's been scrappy. Let's see who can take the jump.
I got you guys. Take mine.
Shot from the lane won't go. Had a chance, but it's no good.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
No good and no foul.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
Hart. From the painted area, won't go down. Deep 2 there, won't go. Walker with the basketball. Up by 3. Oh, whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Parker. And it's Kuzma able to clear the rebound. Ball to Kyle Kuzma. Has a look. Kuzma can't connect.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Parker. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Parker. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
And hits the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. Lonzo with it. Down 3. To Kyle Kuzma. Knocked loose. Ball. Can't connect from in close. Charlotte basketball.
I got ball. It's all me.
Here we go. I got ball. I got ball.
Parker. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. The Hornets out in front. It's Lakers ball as we start the 4th quarter, and that 3rd quarter was one to forget. Remember, Jay, they led at the break, and now they find themselves on the wrong side of the score.
Yeah, but this game is about next play. If you spend too much time worried about what was, you can't focus on what is. Put that quarter behind you and focus on the task at hand.
Fires the 3, can't connect, it's no good. LeBron with it up top. The deficit now up to 5. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Here's James for 2. JaVale McGee, and a pass taken away by Charlotte.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Lakers at the controls right now. To James. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Parker into the front court. Up 5. Goes to the left side. Turned away by LeBron James.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Tony Parker. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Screen coming.
On your right. On your right.
Nothing going here on that drive. And scores at the basket. Jay, tough recovery that time.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Hornets have the basketball. Parker to the basket, but a shot misses. To James. Got it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Parker with it. Leads 3. Tony Parker, he's 3 for 7.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Count the bucket for 2.
Even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
New blood coming in for both sides. And a nice finish at the rim.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Los Angeles, they have it to James. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
This is not the time to have a mental lapse.
Parker, over to the right side. Nikola Batum, consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Strong finish, that's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Parker into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Ah, the monster stuff.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
And the basket good at the rim.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Charlotte has the board. Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Batum. To James. And the slam.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Miles Bridges to Nick Batum. Able to convert inside.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Nice, ferocious slam inside.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
LBJ. Gets it. Tyson Chandler, knockout blow, slams it down.
The veteran, he's made a living by doing this for years.
Lamb against Chandler. Gets it in the left corner. Beyond the arc for 3. And that's rebounded by Kuzma. To Stevenson. Tough make through traffic.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
Down the lane, the shot won't fall.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Charlotte with the basketball. Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
James pulled down by Batum. Knocked loose. To Stevenson. That's out. Last touch by Lance Stevenson. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Cruises inside for 2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
James. Now pass stolen by the Hornets.
From a guy who's been there before, tomorrow morning you'll wake up and you would have wished this was a bad dream. But in reality, all you can do is knock the cobwebs off and let it fuel you for tomorrow.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. To James. Works it up top. The shot blocked by Williams.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Miles Bridges. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a 3. Substitution being made in this one.
Number 2, Lonzo Ball.
Fires the 3. Off the iron. No good. And now the intentional foul. They'll stop it with 14 seconds left in the game.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
Miles Bridges. Couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. It's James. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
It's the Hornets with the victory as they take care of business at home. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Charlotte Hornets finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Lakers are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. And while they didn't win the game, they could have won a dunk contest. They put down plenty of slams in this matchup. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 1.
These are the upcoming matchups for the Charlotte Hornets. On behalf of